Tonight, I guess it's a Fandango now.
A fandango is a way to celebrate, and people sometimes translate it as a party, and I don't like to give that idea, because when you think of a party, it is different to me, because fandango is part of a big celebration, and inside the fandango, yeah, we gather, we put a lot of our energy on it in order to be part of that environment. But you offer another side of ourselves, which could be happiness or a little of sadness, mostly happiness, but there's a way to deal with some type of other feelings with the fandango through different songs. Well, to me, son jarocho and fandango is like a simple, deep activity, action, a thing to learn. It could be apparently very simple. This is just 2 chords, 3 chords, something, a rhythm that you can, but inside there's so many things going on that I would say, like when you see the ocean, you just see like water moving and things there, something jumping once in a while, but if you dive into it, you're gonna discover a bunch of details, and you can discover as many as you can. Still, my teachers, they always have something new that they discover. Oh, do you notice this? Do you notice that? We dance on top of the tarima. To me, the tarima, which is the wooden box that we dance on top of, it is the heartbeat of a fandango. So from there, whenever you are close to a fandango, you can hear the tarima. And if you're walking, getting closer to that place, little by little, more sounds are in front of you. Getting in front of you, and the bassy instruments like leona. If someone sings, and usually we're loud, we try to be very loud, so then more sounds, and then jaranas and jaranitas, little ones, till you hear the whole thing, and you are in that atmosphere that just hugs you. And you get into it, and you cannot play an instrument, but just by getting closer and closer, you're enchanted, that's how you say, by the phenomenon of fandango. So it is pretty strong. If you allow yourself to be part of it, you're just gonna not understand what was that. Because you don't need to be someone who was born in Veracruz or in that little town or ranch. No, you just gotta be someone with a good level and balance of humanity, and you'll enjoy the power of fandango. It's pretty powerful. Usually you need to have some kind of knowledge, and be in charge of the fandango, because I could shout shout una at any time, on a fandango, but it's not okay. Just because I can. No, if I wasn't there when the song started because I was eating, I won't feel with the ¿cómo se dice? Con la autoridad. I won't feel the authority of just coming and singing a verse and then una. No, you don't know. Also, if you're late on a fandango, you don't decide which song goes after. No. You weren't here, so let's play colas. No, we played like an hour ago. Or if you start colas, I'm like, what? Colas again? You know? So it's not about your name or who you are, anything like that. It's like how responsible you're being in the fandango, no? And yes, it's something that doesn't need to be written. No? It's logic to me. It makes sense, no? And you take a responsibility when you have the knowledge. You won't take a responsibility of something that you don't know how to do. And little by little, you are able to be in charge of some things. No? So Una, no anyone. And if someone is there kind of out of his mind or her mind and shouts Una, maybe we won't stop. No? Yes, this is a jarana tercera, and the family of jaranas are the strumming instrument. People say rhythm, but everything has rhythm, so it would be more the strumming, the chords. We throw the chords. It's the only instrument that you would see in every single region of jarocho culture. So in some places you won't see harp or requinto or leonas. But jarana, it's always. Tarima and jarana, always. So this is the instrument that usually you start playing when you want to join this fandango or some jarocho movement or music culture. So, because it is, again, it seems like it's a simple thing to do. Just with 2-3 chords, you can play, I don't know, 50 songs. I've heard that people say that jaranas are like drums with strings, or string drums. And lately I've been working on that with my students. Yes, I hear your instrument, you play the chords, but you know what? There's something missing. It's the percussive element that you have to throw, and that's the one that makes the jarana sound like jarana, not just a little guitar. But in a fandango, when you get this heartbeat going on from everybody, I think it's when most of the people is not thinking. They're just feeling. Of course, we need to understand up here, but son jarocho, when you feel son jarocho the strongest and very powerful, and you feel the power of everybody going there, everything is in sync and really strong, it's because we're not thinking, we're just feeling. Let's say I start the song with requinto, no? Whatever music starts, no? The people join the tarima, so the groups, it's there. The first musical idea develops, and then there's this point where you feel like a verse is like it's time for a verse, not for someone for someone to sing. Boom! I don't know. You never know who's gonna do it, and if 2 people do it at the same time, that's a really quick moment if you decide to sing louder and impose yourself, or just stop singing and allow the other person. And that decision is taken because of hierarchy, no? Because you respect the other person. You sing, no? I might answer your verse, no? Or also power in your voice, no? If you're stronger, then you won. You won the verse, you won the chance. And then after that happens, the verse part, then the music restarts, you know, like, and people can switch dancing in the tarima, and another moment develops, and you have to let that moment to develop. And again, I'm not gonna tell you, oh, 4 bars, 8 bars, 16, nothing like that. It feels like, and if no one sings, the people dancing, they might look around like asking for a verse, no? And someone might shout, verso, no? Or someone dancing, like, verso, no? Like, come on, sing. So it is something, there's no rules, not just strict rules, but of course you need to let space for everybody. So from jarocho instruments, this is a well-known requinto jarocho, but people call it also guitarra de son. That's like the most traditional way of calling it. People like Andres Vega, another master from Mono Blanco, he calls guitarra, no? No, la guitarra. He never said requinto. And some people call requinto to little jaranas. So we might get confused. But requinto jarocho usually refers to this one. And it leads very well. People like to be led by a requinto, and yes, I enjoy how this instrument drives the music, and that's a taste, no, of this generation. Because before, the harp was the one leading. So anyways, after you learn jarana, and probably you had some kind of adventures with quijada, or you try something else, dancing by then, you get to know the rhythms and repertoire. I always feel like French. That's repertoire. And the songs, and you might want to play some kind of melodic instrument. And you can choose harp, requinto, violin, and now I'm telling you, people choose requinto a lot. And I was one of them. I choose requinto. And you experience another deep instrument, a whole long way to go with this instrument, because you don't learn just the note. You also drive the energy. You drive a lot with this instrument. You play, you're actually giving, and it's not just fuerza bruta, no, it's not like, no, it is this firm energy, like, yes, this is how it goes, no, doesn't make noise, but the requinto before this one I made in 1999, and it was a clean one, beautiful instrument. I still play it, I still have it, but in 2010 I wanted to get a little distortion noise. So this one is not a clean instrument. It's not and that's what I wanted, and that's what I like of this one. I like to lead with this one a lot, especially in fandangos, because it has this kick, like, and here again, the percussive element of each instrument and its voice. If I play this one like this, those are notes, and yeah, I'm practicing probably how it goes. But at the time that you play in a fandango, you have to make sure that yes, the song is starting, and this is the rhythm, this is the groove, tempo, everything. So. It's one of those days that you don't forget in your life, Even if I hit my head in the wall very hard, I won't forget that one. No, yes, I knew some jarocho because it was there in restaurants and bars. Because in Veracruz we have open bars, so you can be playing there and see people drinking. So I would see these jarochos dressed in white always with ballet folclóricos as well on TV. And yeah, that was jarocho. That was that was my culture. It is part of my culture still, of course. But when I had a closer contact with jarana, I was in middle school, and I was looking for a friend. And someone told me, "Oh, he's inside that little room." So I went. I was looking for him to go play soccer in our recess. And as soon as I walked in, I saw him, and I saw Andres Alfonso and another kids there playing this music that just changed everything. And right away, I was like, "What is this?" It felt so good. It was a different world. Catch what I could at that time, and that was it. From there, I told Andres Alfonso, "Hey, how can I learn more of this?" "Oh, just show up every Tuesday and Monday." No, sorry, Tuesday and Thursday. And I was there. I was there always with him. So after that, I met the Mono Blanco, no? But that was the very beginning, and I was just as strong as I'm telling you, no? Boom, forever. And dirty, no? Yeah, a little dirtiness. It's okay if you're doing it. I was imagining being part of I was hearing jaranas and everything and dancing. So you don't, at purpose, I wasn't taking care of the clean notes. If I do a little mistake, like, oh, okay, it happened, and it was part of the moment, no? Now, Fandango, the leading part, it's not about the instrument, it's about the person. So, yes, Quetzal could be leading with jarana, a fandango, or Laura Rebolloso with leona, and I could be there, but he's taking the leading part, or she's taking the leading part. We share that leadingship. It's not that you get obsessed by a little leading. I hope it works. Oh yeah.
vaya bien o te vaya mal, el chuchumbe se acaba ya.
Híjole.